Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Capricorn. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another tarot sesh for the week of May 1st through the 7th, 2023. But do know that energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates, then it could be meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's a matter of balance. This week we have a lot of different things going on energetically, and so I'm going to get right into it. So Beltane, May 1st, also known as May Day, happens this year. And Beltane on May 1st is really actually just a calendar holiday. The astrological day for it is, I believe it's on Friday the 5th, I think so. We'll get to that in just a second. But it's air element energy regarding the mind, energy of creation, action, and newness, because it's springtime. Then we also have Pluto retrograde, which starts on May 1st and lasts through October 10th. Now, Pluto rules the shadow and the underworld. So this is a good time to look at your need for recognition, authority, power, and then to work on the darkness within yourself. So it's like shadow work, right? You have all the way until October to do this, baby. So then on Tuesday, the moon moves into Libra, more air energy, and that's about diplomacy, balance, socializing, relationships, speaking up, and sharing things. Then I'm going to pause here and just let you know, because I am the Cannastrologer, my background is in the cannabis and plant medicine communities. We have Hall of Flowers this week, which is one of the largest cannabis trade shows in the country. And this year they used to have it in 2 different times of the year. They're 2 shows they've combined into one massive show, and it's being held in Santa Rosa. The reason I bring this up is because it's called Hall of Flowers. Well, this month we have the full moon, which is the full flower moon. That's what May's full moon is called, the flower moon. So it happens this week. And so I found that to be like really funny, and it makes a lot of sense with some of the other messages coming in. So Thursday, the moon moves into Scorpio, water energy, finding motivation, harnessing control, personal power, and pursuit of passions. Then on Friday is like the big bang, right? We have it's a full moon, and we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So it's energetic endings and culmination points, exciting events happening, especially for those of you who have Scorpio in your chart somewhere. And it could be good and it can be bad, because we're also in the middle of Mercury retrograde through the 14th. And so that messes with communication, transportation, technology, exes come back, that type of energy. But I feel like, it's going to come to a head with a lot of things. So, the full moon in Scorpio, if you go back to one of the readings I did, 2022, at the end of 2022, it was the 13 full moons of 2023. And it's timestamped, so you can skip up to the flower moon of May. But the cards that I pulled for that reading was the rutilated quartz as the crystal for this full moon, and that stands for manifestation. Full moons are fantastic times for manifestation. You can cleanse your crystals. You can make moon water, bask under the luminous glow and just meditate, right? Manifest on what is coming in, what you want to bring more into your life. So then on Saturday, I'm sorry, that's not it, but wait, there's more. I also pulled the Page of Swords card, which is also represented by catnip. This was the Herb Crafter's Tarot. So catnip, funny enough, is like cannabis for cats. It's not made from flower, it's made from like a weed, but it's kind of like the same thing, right? And so it's funny, we're having Hall of Flowers and then catnip comes up. But the Page of Swords is air energy, and it's about communication and learning something new, starting out on a new path, being studious, being thorough about it. Could be younger air sign that you're involved with, or like a message or a messenger of some sort. Doesn't have to be, but that's like the energy. And then I also pulled, I think it was like a magic manifestation card, number 21, sensitivity. So 21 could be significant. Somebody could be 21 years old. It could be a lucky number. Could be something happening on the 21st of this month, so be aware, be prepared. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Threes are all about partnership and celebration, and also, you know, waiting for your ships to come in, you know, so like foresight and looking into the future. And also heartbreak too, but you know, it's what you manifest, right? So, but sensitivity, I believe, has a lot to do with, this isn't the kind of sensitivity like, oh, you're a sensitive soul. I mean, you can be, but it's more about the sensitivity that you have as far as gifts and abilities, and how sensitive you are to like the mystic energies, right? Mystic energies. I don't know where I'm getting these phrases from. But anyway, Saturday, moon enters Sagittarius, fire sign energy, talking about truth and visions, long-term plans, and thinking big. So, big thoughts. That's clarification. And then, like I said, we're going to be still in Mercury retrograde through the 14th. After that, there's still 2 weeks of shadow period, so it's like wrapping up anything that kind of like went to shit during this period, this time period. Take it as it resonates. I'll tell you, it's affecting the signs of Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo the most. So you guys are kind of like getting under the radar, but I guarantee like it's still been affecting many of you because of the other placements that you have within your birth chart, right? Just because your sun sign's Capricorn doesn't mean that you don't have other placements somewhere in there. So, Capricorn. Okay, so the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Capricorn, was Remember the Name by Fort Minor. So, oh man, just listen to the entire song. I'm going to drop it in the comments below after this video is posted. But so the lyrics, the main lyric that I love the most, it says, this is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. So this is such a motivational song. It's about getting your ass out there and like hustle and grinding it out to the max, right? Like putting in the work. It's time to work, bitch, work. Like that's what I'm feeling, you know? And even though I don't have a lot of Capricorn in my own chart, like I feel this energy. I feel it coming so strong off of you. So I love this, this attitude coming from you. This fantastic energy. So, and it's time to hustle. Now it's spring, going into summer. We have a whole shift. Like, I don't know if you guys feel it, but I know I feel the shift. And it's getting stronger as we get closer to this solar eclipse. So what do we have for Capricorn? For higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity, please, for Capricorn. For the greater good. Remember the name. So you're trying to make something for yourself. You know, get yourself out there. Now, again, remember, we're going into Pluto retrograde, which talks about, you know, you really thinking about authority and power and how you want to be represented and remembered. And put the ego aside, okay? Remember, it's always for a greater good, right? But, okay, so underneath the deck, we've got the last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. And that, I was just talking about it, you know, the shadow side of things. The Pluto in retrograde, that's what this energy is. You have to work through those feelings and do the work, do the shadow work. Not just the hustle and grind work, but the work on yourself, okay? It's time to get right with yourself. That's that 50% pain, 15% concentrated power of will. You know, it all balances out when you do the work for yourself, right? Top of the deck. First quarter moon and Scorpio, release your blocks. So what are your blocks? What is it that's blocking your mojo? What's blocking your money? What's blocking love for you? You have blockages. Everybody does. You have to figure out what those are. Is it one of your chakras misaligned? I feel like, again, this moon in Scorpio, granted it's first quarter moon, but we have the solar eclipse coming up in Scorpio. I think it's going to be a big shift for you at that time. Here, we're going to find this, though. what this says about it. Okay, so 60. All right. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Yep. Make time to unclear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride, I was just talking about that ego, don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable if you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy. Think about others as much as yourself. So there's light and shade in your situation. You need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. I was saying an alignment of chakras. So it says your sacral chakra is all about emotions and feelings. It's located just below your navel, your belly button, and is bright orange in color. Think of the way that water flows. That's how the chakra can help your feelings to flow now. Imagine yourself bathing in a beautiful column of warming orange light. Hold the card to your lower belly, or just hold your hand, to your lower belly, and call in the energies by saying, energies of the first quarter moon in Scorpio, thank you for helping me to clear out energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential. So, sacral chakra, that's the work that you need to work on. Work through your feelings, release your blocks, and focus on your sacral chakra. Okay, so we're going to get into this for Capricorn. You could have Aries and or Scorpio in your chart. What else? That's all I see so far. Got to work through those feelings, though. So much energy. I feel like it's just like, rah, but good. Okay, what do we have? This is the underlying energy going into the spread, into the shuffle. 9 of Wands, more fire energy, right? 9 of Wands is a trailblazer. They're a leader. They've been through the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs. They're the wounded warrior. They're tired. They're so tired, but also they can still stand to fight one more battle if they need to, right? And all they need is one more wand, one more, wand there in order to have the 10 of Wands, which then you can lay your burdens down. It's like almost at the end of a journey, right? But you're not quite there yet. So that's it's the hustle, it's the grind. So let's get into this. What do we have for Capricorn? Okay, that came out really fast. Okay, so underneath the deck, underlying energy, I don't think this is what you don't see coming, but underlying energy, it's the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's been left out in the cold. Now, it could be you, could be somebody that you're dealing with, but I feel like, there's been a loss of some sort. It could be loss of a job, loss of a home, loss of a relationship. Somebody, like it's showing this person and they're locked out of a home, right? You see the key over here and the door's over there. All she has to do is pick it up and go and turn the key, but it's not happening. And this relates to money, finances, wealth, stability, coin, something like that. So, but we're going to clarify too. First card that came out is the Page of Pentacles. So that's, a messenger of some sort. Somebody who has a message about some type of money, wealth, abundance, coin, coming in. And it could be about anything. A job, a project. It's also just somebody, getting started on their path. They're usually a younger energy. So then we've got the 6 of Cups. Now the 6 of Cups are emotions, feelings, that type of energy. And this is somebody that you've known for a while, that you've seen develop or grow with you. Or this could be you. Notice it's like a boy and a small puppy, and then later on it's an older dog and an older man. So it's, the 6 of Cups, cup of love, loyalty, inner child, and also future self. That's what this card is all about. And that's where you're at right now. I feel like you're in this energy where you're thinking about loyalty to another person, or loyalty with somebody that you've been with for a really long time, right? The way that you've grown. Then we have the Chariot. This is fast incoming action, also potentially travel, Cancer energy, more water energy. You might have that strong in your chart somewhere. There's going to be fast action happening this week. And it makes a lot of sense because we've got all of this lunar activity. Just careful. Also, you know, the Chariot also talks about transportation. Notice like the Chariot itself is a means of, you know, getting from point A to point B. So careful. Again, we're in Mercury retrograde. Something could happen with your vehicle. Or there might be something in regards to your vehicle. We have 5, 6, 7 consecutively. Might want to look that up. 5, 6, 7 angel number. But let's clarify. Let's get more into this. What else do we have for Capricorn, please? It's interesting, though. I mean, you know, Pentacles is the sign of Capricorn, or the element for Capricorn. So you're coming out as a page. It's like starting a new project, new venture, feeling like you're new at something. Looking for loyal companions, maybe even hanging out with people that you've known for a long time that make you feel childlike, that just make you feel good, right? One more. Okay. Energy going into the shuffle is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is mastery. Somebody who's hard at work, also could be a student that's just like, you know, really good, great grades, does really well. But this is mastery at what you do very well for money. So that's where the song comes in, you know, remember the name. Like put in the work now and you're going to be, you know, killing it here soon. 6 months from now, your life can be in a completely different energy, completely different, you know, tax bracket even. You just have to hustle hard and grind right now. And I feel like it's about money. Could be working with people from your past or those that are very loyal to you, right? And the growth is going to be quick. And I think, you know, honestly, this is underlying energy. This is what you're trying to avoid, is this Five of Pentacles. You and or who you're involved with, you don't want to see this anymore. You don't want to have that Five of Pentacles energy anymore. What do we have for the Page of Pentacles for Capricorn, please? What is the Page of Pentacles for Capricorn? Eight of Staffs. That's messages. Messages coming in. A message from somebody could be younger than you in regards to money. In regards to maybe a way to make money, or to I don't know, get more leads, or it's also, I always look at this as downloads from the divine, you know, messages from the divine. So you could be at this time getting a lot of spiritual downloads as well. Listen to your hunches. Listen to your intuition. It is in, you know, moments of just opening up yourself to the divine, to spirit, to whatever it is that you believe in, that you hear that little voice in your head, and you're like, oh, that is a good idea. Maybe I should do that. But then you talk yourself out of it. No, you should do that. Like, that's the reason that the spirits are trying to communicate with you. You know, so start following your hunches. But that could be an actual message coming from somebody maybe younger than you about a money-making opportunity. Or just something that's fortuitous, right? Okay, what is the Six of Cups for Capricorn? What is the Six of Cups for Capricorn, please? Six of Cups, please. Six of Cups for Capricorn. Thank you. Oh, we got two of them. So, I'm going to take the King of Swords first. My nose is itching, as it does when I'm getting downloads. And I giggled because we got the moon, but also the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be, you could be working with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or this could be your energy, but It's somebody who only uses facts, logic, very wise decision making based on facts and logic, right? Very little emotion. They don't really pull into the whole like emotional game when it comes to making big decisions, especially around business and money and things like that. But it's interesting because we've got the King of Swords clarified by the Six of Cups, or clarifying the Six of Cups, which is emotion. It's all about emotion, and somebody that makes you feel childlike, like brings out that inner child within yourself, that makes you believe in magic, right? So there could, like, this could be you, where you're only worried about money and finance and being wise about your decisions, but there's this, it's the magic of this, that nostalgia that is kind of tempering this King of Swords energy. Because let's be honest, the King of Swords can sometimes kind of be an asshole. So I'm just saying, sometimes he can. But yeah, this is good energy though. It's somebody who's smart and wise, but they're thinking about partnership and love and what makes them feel, that what is like wanderlust kind of, And then we have the moon. So the moon, clarifying the Chariot. The moon is Scorpio Pisces energy, but this talks about hidden secrets or information that is just below the surface, right? Like you see it, but it's not all come to the surface just yet. You haven't been told everything, or you just don't know everything yet, right? Whether or not you have to be told. Now, I will say, like, this is popping up because we have the full moon this week, and I feel like there's going to be some major activity, and I've been saying it in many of the reads, but there's going to be major activity on the 5th during the lunar eclipse. That's what this is. It's that energy right there. So I feel like you're going to see some big activity on the 5th. Now, what's clarifying this Five of Pentacles? Yes, the Sun. I knew right away, like, this wasn't the energy that we're looking at, is underlying energy, because the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And I feel like what this is all bringing in is actually this to avoid that, if that makes sense. This is like that heightness, that gusto to get things like really on track and moving forward now from point A to point B. Like, now it's go time. Yes. I just heard, yes, it's go time. I think I might even title that. It's go time, Capricorn. Let's get it. Let's get the money, right? Get the partnership. Get going. Like, and it's all going to kick off during this lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Could be working or dealing with a Scorpio. Could have that in your chart. Take it as it resonates. So much. It's good. Okay, one more for Capricorn, please. Yeah, I mean, we've got Scorpio, first quarter moon in Scorpio, a lot of scorpionic energy. What do we have? Creation. Number 39, somebody could be 39 years old. 3 plus 9 is 11. 11 is a twin flame divine number. Actually, I'm sorry. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is all about partnerships and celebration and moving forward. So creation, Beaver Moon. This is in the fall. So, and this has been a resonating theme for some of the signs too, talking about what's going to happen around like August, September timeframe. And I believe that's when the Beaver Moon is, the full Beaver Moon. Also another full moon card. But this talks about something that's being created, whether you're creating it or somebody that you're partnered with is creating it. And I feel like it's really going to come to fruition at that time for the Beaver Moon. And then number 12, boundaries. So I like this energy though. You need boundaries. Especially like I'm looking at this, like work through your feelings. You have to put up those energetic boundaries in order to be able to even deal with your feelings, right? There has to be personal boundaries in anything, whether it's personal relationships, romantic relationships, work relationships. You have to have boundaries. And if people overstep those boundaries, well, then, there's miscommunication. There could be some kind of disagreement or something like that, right? I'm going to read what boundaries is. Also, 12 could be significant. Something could be happening on the 12th of the month that, is significant. Also, again, 1 + 2 = 3. Like, if you look at it, 3 + 9 = 12. And then they both, 1 + 2 = 3. So we've got 2 3s here. That's interesting. Okay, so judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care. Simplify. I can say yes or no without authenticity and clarity. In times of sickness or, say, the presence of very strong emotions such as grief, we often naturally simplify. We cut out all the extras that are too hard or too complex at that time. We might not take up an invitation. We might only watch a film that we know uplifts us. We might only want to see or communicate with friends we know and trust who will understand, love, and support us, warts and all. We might only choose to spend the depth of our heart in time with a few people rather than many, and we become vastly sensitivity, like we were saying earlier, to those we now discover take their unfair share of our energy. So, not all judgment is bad or to be avoided. Every single one of us judges every day. We judge what brand of washing powder to buy among many, what show is good, what's not. It says just simply focus on your own experiences and not look outside of yourself for justice. May all be very nice for gurus, but for those of us who want to be the change they wish to see, I judge happily that certain things are unacceptable. People judged that whaling wasn't right, so it's been banned in most countries. We judged that apartheid wasn't right, and people died to change it. One brave man, Nelson Mandela, was jailed for decades as a result. Boundaries teach people how to treat us, and this is a kind of positive judgment. Companion stone or metal, obsidian, which I'm actually wearing. I have to clean this, but yes, that's black obsidian. It's great for protection as well, and tiger's eye. Thanks to my friend who's a Capricorn. That's cool. So, and you know what is really interesting? This was given to me by my friend who I know is watching this during Mercury retrograde, a couple of Mercury retrogrades ago. And this was, she got it for me because I was going through all this crazy stuff. And I didn't know why it was happening to me. And turns out it was Mercury retrograde, just retrograding hard. But I didn't have any protection or boundaries up, like spiritually, energetically. Like, I was just, I don't know what I was doing, flying by the seat of my pants or something. But the moment that this came into my life was the moment that, like, things started calming down. I was spiritually protected. And I felt it, the stuff stopped, and I have been holding on to this ever since because it meant that much to me, right? I mean, it was some scary stuff. So you need to put up some boundaries, Capricorn, for yourself and also for others to respect you and vice versa, right? And I feel like through that, you're going to be making, creating something beautiful that's going to come into fruition probably around the fall, about 6 months from now is what I'm feeling. Or it could even be sooner. Could be 3 months, but there's 3 and 3 here. Fast moving action though, with that Chariot energy. And you will definitely feel a shift by, this full moon. This full moon is going to be huge. So just work through your feelings, work through the feelings, the emotions and the energy of what's going on right now. But also especially between now and October. Because again, this is like shadow work time for everybody. It's not just one sign or the other. And then release your blocks. Focus on releasing your chakra, the solar plexus chakra, right? And it's that warm orange-like energy. Oh, look at that Queen of Swords behind that. Oh, wow. And King of Staffs behind that. Oh, wow. And then Six of Pentacles behind that. This is like, and then an Ace of Swords. Okay, you guys, you got good stuff coming in. That's where I'm going to leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Remember the name. Remember this reading 6 months from now. All right. So that's where I'm going to leave you. I appreciate your time and energy for being here with me. We're already at 30 minutes. That was the fastest 30 minutes that I have read for yet. I am offering a 420 special. It's 4 cards for $20. You get 3 tarot and 1 oracle. All you have to do is send me your question or general inquiry. Once your payment is confirmed, I have all of that information, payment links and everything in the description below. But once all of that is confirmed, within 24 hours, you will get your reading sent to you. If you want to do a personal one-on-one or video live reading, the readings go from $50 and up, and it's about 30-minute sessions or longer, depending on what type of reading we're getting. But that said, as you know, it's Together We Grow. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, share the love, tell your friends, and I will see you again here next week, Capricorn. Have a great week. Peace.